meet Karl, like personally, it's just like, it's always a pleasure. He's always been a great supporter of me. I've worked with him tons, and he's just like his vast hole of knowledge, so it's always cool to do a show.
So the inspiration was to have girls with a rock and roll attitude, to have the two different attitudes. The eyes and the lips are very, very different. But the result is very, very interesting. It's fun.
In my lighter moments, I like to think of Karl Lagerfeld as a set of triplets. There's a Chanel Karl, a Fendi Karl, and then there's a Karl that designs his own collection, which is the one that, understandably, he says is closest to his own sensibility. Do you think you tap into different kinds of energy in yourself when you're producing these different collections? For example, you approach your own collection.
I never compare that, you know. It's like me, it's like being three persons.
Going and increasingly different, these three people.
There are different ways to look at things, and in a way, a country, a house, a spirit, a tradition like Fendi or Chanel influences me. That is me doing that. Lagerfeld is me, it's my personal taste.
It's a precision of tailoring and cutting that has a mastery of geometrics. It's something that Karl has perfected.
This is the one that's truest to you. Lagerfeld is the one that's
You may like or not like, but it's very much my taste. Huh?
Karl says this collection is the one that's closest to him. What do you make of it?
I saw the same. I thought it's very, very Karl.
It's that Germanness here, which, you know, there's that kind of austerity, there's that kind of touch of intellectual.
In this collection, he didn't do anything else than himself. Starting from the gloves, I love the flat shoes, in a moment in which nobody's able anymore to walk in the street because of the high heel.
Those flat boots, they're kind of new wavy to me.
I know, the girls went crazy over it backstage. Everyone wants one.
There is a touch even of humor of Karl in this kind of things.
It's got a kind of Susie Bick vibe to this collection, with funky boots and the fishnets, but then also quite kind of the severity of the colours and the length and the rounded shoulders.
I think she seems like quite a fierce woman to me.
To me too, because I think that it's an attitude a woman should have today. No, it's very simple in a way and quite severe. Huh? It's not too fancy, because in fact, in the end, you design collection for the people you work with, who makes them, you know. What I like also about Lagerfeld, I do very elaborate cuts. When you think of finish, you hardly see them, but you have to know of them to see them. But I love to do that like an exercise of technique.
It's quite tribal in a way, I think.
Fashion is beyond tribal. You ever noticed that? In the bad and the good sense.
And you're the chieftain.
It's like, you know, like a conductor of an orchestra. Think that I'm conducting 3 orchestras.